Hey y'all, thanks for being here. Karen, welcome in. True Crime Web, welcome in. Arctic Fox, True Crime, welcome in. Karen, welcome in. Scott's been here waiting. Thank you, Scott, for hanging out there with us waiting. Dolly is live action in front of the home of the grandmother. The presser is not until 1, so I figured I'd start a little early, let everybody get in here. Let's all get situated, get coffee, cigarette, smoke, whatever your choice is, and kind of wait for this presser. I've got tabs all over the place, so I'm going to try to grab it as soon as it starts. Guys, this is heartbreaking, but I honestly think we all knew in the beginning how this was going to come out. I think we all had the feeling since in the beginning we saw the law enforcement searching the waste cans in the neighborhood. So I honestly believe that they had an idea of what was going on. Okay, I have an update as far as News Channel 3 and what they put out last night. If my computer will cooperate, I want to share that video with you guys. Here we go. So I'm going to stop Dolly's stream for a minute. And I'm going to jump over and share this update from the news real quick from last night. 11 seconds for the ad, and then I'll add that to the stream so we can see it.
We begin with breaking news tonight, and it's a tragic
end. Let's pause this. Let me get back over where I need to be, make sure we're on full screen.
And to a story that we've been following closely for a week now. Our investigative team has confirmed tonight that 20-month-old Quinton Simon is believed to be dead, and his mother is the prime suspect. WSAV's lead investigative reporter Brett Buffington is joining us now live from Quinton's West Chatham County neighborhood with what we've learned in the past few minutes.
I talked to Simon's grandmother, Billy Joe Howell's one. She had been told by Chatham County police investigators and the FBI that this was likely the outcome. She was absolutely heartbroken on that phone call. It was sad and hurt to hear her in her explanation of what she said police told her. We know there will be a media conference tomorrow. The police chief here in Chatham County, Jeff Hadley, will update us on what he can about this case. But I can tell you so far what we've learned tonight is that Chatham County police confirm that they now believe that little Quinton Simon, just 20 months old, is deceased. I can tell you from the family that they believe that this investigation will likely involve a landfill. We don't know exactly what landfill, but that is what the family is telling us tonight. We also know that LaLaney Simon, Quinton's mother, is police's #1 suspect. She is suspect #1 in this case. Police have not made an arrest. I can tell you the family here, very emotional behind us. They have been out. They are not happy, at least the ones that have come out are not happy that we are here tonight. But again, I can tell you that I've talked with LaLaney's mother. She is the one who told me tonight that police have told her that they do not believe little Quinton, just 20 months old, is still alive. Again, talking about with her that this investigation somehow involves her daughter, suspect #1 now tonight, according to Chatham County Police, and a landfill. We are certainly working to learn more. We know that police will give us more information. I can tell you over the last couple of days, especially since last Wednesday, we have watched police gather evidence from inside of this home. We know police had cell phone data. They were able to ping along, certainly from the cell phone that they took. We don't know how that played into this, but we do know it as early as 2 days ago. Police were telling us that they had evidence, and tonight we now know that according to police, they do not believe little Quinton will be coming home. We are live in Southwest Chatham County. I'm Brett Buffington, WSAV News 3 on your side.
Brett, thank you. And for the full timeline of this story, you can visit wsab.com/Quinton Simon. We'll have the latest overnight developments on News 3 Today. That begins at 4:30 tomorrow morning.
I totaled my truck. It was a really gnarly accident.
Welcome everybody for coming in. Thank you for being here. Go ahead and drop their link in here, and I'm not sure why that's still playing. There we go. Now that's better. All right. Thank you everybody for coming in. Juju Positive, welcome. Mississippi Granny, Christy B, welcome in. Darkness, welcome in. Everybody, welcome in. If you guys are not subbed up to Arctic Fox, make sure you sub up to Arctic Fox. Make sure you're subbed up to Checking, Darkness, the Real Crime Team. Make sure you're subbed up to all of us. Darkness Exposed was live last night when the update was sent from the grandmother. You guys can find that information on her channel. Also, I shared the video on my community wall. I would like to say thank you for all of our subs and all of our supporters that shared Quinton's face, Quinton's story, and kept his name and was a voice for Quinton. I am definitely grateful for my community. Definitely grateful for my community. Welcome in, True Crime with Shannon. Thanks everybody for coming in. He said Dolly is in front of the house, so I've got his link in my chat, which I'm sure you guys are all subbed up to Dolly. If you're not subbed up to Dolly, definitely go sub up to Dolly. He's boots on the ground. Bullhorn Betty is there with him as well. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and share his screen. I've given him full credit, just so we can keep an eye on if there is movement going on. And guys, I don't know what's going on with my quality. I don't know if it's because I'm in the sticks, but hopefully it will not be so bad on your guys' side, and I apologize if it is.
Wonder if there's any cameras that they can see who actually look trash. We are looking at the landfill. I hope heard anything going on. Okay, so guys, if there's somebody streaming the landfill stuff, let me know what's going on at the landfill as it goes down. You know, I only have so much access here, and like I'm gonna get the stuff I need to be able to do this like legitimately. You know what I'm saying? Like the stuff I need. So right now I should be able to be like, you know, have Wi-Fi with me, be able to break out a laptop, pull up the information, you know, and I'm not able to do that. And it's a little bit of a hindrance, but it ain't the end of the world. Okay. I'll go look. Missing in the mist. Okay. Yeah, if y'all hear anything from the landfill, you know, if anybody's out there streaming, there ain't too many YouTubers in town, so I doubt any YouTubers.
No, but I did hear that they are out there and they are investigating out there. They're searching it. They're searching it. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get content from it, but they are out there right now and they are searching it.
Okay, they're out there searching. And the press conference goes out at 1.
Which reminds me, I need to figure out.
We're 45 minutes, 50 minutes from the press conference.
Then I need an address and I don't even know how to get there. I'm gonna have to steal your phone. You're gonna have to use the camera. I have no GPS.
I'm gonna go with you.
You gonna go?
Yeah, because she's just gonna turn herself in. That's all she's gonna do.
Then it's time to start loading up and getting there so we can get a good spot and make sure I can get in. Because if I can't get in, I'd rather come back here and stream.
Okay. All right. Well, get that. Let's get that together, and then we'll pack up. We'll shoot there, because all Leilani's gonna do is turn herself in. So the lawyer's inside. So you know, we done got her leaving one time. So what's the difference? See, all the neighbors, all the people driving through waving, they're watching it on YouTube and stuff. I'm surprised how many people pulled over to watch me from Savannah, Georgia. Wave at everybody. So let's get this stuff wrapped up. Give me a minute, guys. Let me get some of this stuff together. We're going to head to the damn police station. If we have to, we will drop back onto the house if we can't get into the damn it, everyone else is going to cover the press conference. Look, I mean, I could stay here, but I don't have no way live. Betty don't have a GPS, right? So she won't know how to get to the police station without this GPS. So what do we do? That's what I said. We're in a little bit of a bind, and I mean, to me, this is a learning curve.
Christy B, this is Dolly Vision. Him and Bullhorn Betty are boots on the ground at Quinton's home. And I looked for Missing in the Mist if they're at the landfill. I was not able to find that channel. So I'm not sure if I heard it wrong. So if you guys heard the name of that channel, I will stream it if we can find it. I just wanted to go ahead and come in, let everybody get your coffee. Let's all, get set down, and I guess I can put the link in chat if anybody wants to come up. And I'll pin it to the top. That way, if anybody wants to come up and talk about Quinton or talk about your feelings today or how this case has affected you or anything like that, just, let me know and grab that link. Oh, I forget you can't do everything from StreamYard.
Huh?
Not talking to. I can follow you. I don't know if you can get in,
For the last two, they had outside. I don't know all of a sudden why they would have it inside.
If I follow you then? No, you can follow. Yeah, you can follow. It's not a problem. Yeah, that's why that's what I was telling you. Yeah, here by yourself.
So look, guys, we're going to head to the press conference. There's still media going to be out here. Okay. So if anything pops off here, it's still going to be on the news. It's still going to be on the media. It's still going to be all that stuff. If she hasn't turned herself in by the time the press conference is over, we're going to head back out. Okay. So we're packing up now. Like I said, they're eating dinner inside, so there's no activity. So we need to be where everything's jumping. We may hit the press conference. We may hit the landfill, and then we're going to come back here. Okay. We're still reaching out to people, some of the locals, to talk to them about everything.
And welcome.
Hey, how's it going?
I'm down. It's going pretty good. I stayed up as late as I could last night with this, and I laid down and tried to.
Yeah, I did a quick video last night, and as I'm going to bed, I'm starting to see stuff popping up. And I'm like,
Come out.
Let me
I was
get
like,
rid of it. There we go.
and I think we all unfortunately knew it was going to be a bad ending. I think we did. And
I think so too, Shannon.
it's really sad because this little guy, he didn't deserve it all. It seems like it's a cross between the Casey Anthony and the Harmony situation, kind of to me,
Yeah.
And there's too many like that happening right now. Too many.
There really is. There's so many, and these babies, sweet innocent little angels that can't, they can't go tell someone my mommy's giving me medication and hurting me, and you expect a grandmother. I'm a grandmother, and I have to sit here and say I can't wrap my mind around how the grandmother would know that there's a history and just let her be alone with this baby.
I don't understand it at all, and I have to say, sorry, my bird is tweeting really loud in the background, y'all. I have to say that while I think that the grandma Billy Joe really does care for her grandbabies, I think that she needs to be charged with something because she took custody and she allowed those babies to be there alone with their mom. And there's no excuse for that. It really isn't. And
No, there's not.
And she went after that babysitter. And that babysitter seemed to me to be one of the only people who cared about those babies. And and she went after her, and she'd be lucky if Diana doesn't charge her with something, and if she does a real apology to her. I don't know, but I'm sure the police ask her, "Do you want us to charge her?" And I guess we're gonna have to see what happens in that way.
Absolutely.
I think that she's got a good enough heart that she might not charge her if she's really apologetic to her, but because I think she knows, like we can see, that she was taking her anger out on the wrong person. But at the same time, you can't go busted in someone's house like that. You can't do that.
Absolutely. No, you can't do that. You can't do that, especially when your grandson's missing and all this other's going on. You don't want exactly what happened to happen. It ends up on the internet, and then you have more opinions and speculations flying everywhere because your temper, and I understand, in a tragic event like this, you can never sit here and say, "Oh, well, this is what I would do," or "This is what I would do," but busting in somebody's house and acting like that's completely unacceptable. And this day and time, you have to keep in your mind that we all have cell phones. If it's not in your hand, it's within reach. And it takes 2 seconds to hit that camera. All right, I'm going to throw up my panel for a minute here, guys. And Mama Mia, I don't think my panel worked. Of course it didn't.
And let me tell you what, I think that her asking about that pool, I was like, man, is she dumb or what? I'm like,
like this.
He also posted another strange, thing earlier this week. So I don't know what Grandma's got going on. She's got some issues herself, and I think hopefully she's gonna it's gonna be a big lesson for her about how her family is. Now she's got two kids in her family that have killed somebody.
Right.
How awful.
It is. It is. And it was her brother. So, you got to think, as a mother, how do you deal with that? Yeah, welcome, Mama Mia, to panel. I appreciate you waiting there.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good. My question is, first of all, what happened that the grandmother gained custody?
We don't know. I don't know. Do you know, Sunshine?
No, I don't know the exact details. I don't think any of that's been actually released as far as the exact details as to why they were taken from her, other than a history of drug use, violence.
Yeah. And we don't know if she was not supposed to be around them, period, or only supposed to be around them with, like, someone else. So there's a lot of people we don't know.
That's probably what I was thinking. Maybe true crime creators need to look into that, and then find out why his uncle is in jail and all that. Like do a history on it, right? And then come back to now.
Mm-hmm.
And it might make more sense. Like, I don't understand how a mother could do that. I had 4 miscarriages, and I was able to have 1 live birth. And that's all I ever wanted, was to be a mother, and I don't understand it. Like,
it's sad. We have a number of these kind of people that I've been seeing. I know, Sunshine, we've all been seeing it as true crime creators. We've been seeing that. And it's sad. It's truly sad, because people who really want these babies.
Yeah.
And then you have
we swim in the minds of a monster.
I feel like it's becoming a pandemic for children to be coming up missing and gone. And, I feel like it's becoming a kind of like the coronavirus, only it's, you know what I'm saying?
I think it's always been bad, but I don't know about you, Sunshine, but until I started diving into some of this stuff, I had no idea how really awful it truly was, because I don't think people know.
I don't know. I've always followed crime, but I honestly had no idea how severe this was until.
Yeah. Yeah, it's sad.
To be a YouTube analyst until I got this deep dive, where I'm deep diving and not just, watching ID or following, Twitter, following Facebook. And you get into these cases and you start looking into families and histories, and it blows your mind what the human brain is capable of. Or even if you want to use the word human in that sentence, it's amazing what it's capable of. And I honestly think, and this is my opinion, and you guys are entitled to yours, but let's look at all these cases. We have all these cases where these parents are getting away with murder and walking. parents that are sitting in jail, like Adam Montgomery. They're not charged, but they damn well know that he unalived Harmony or was a part of it either way. And the list keeps going and going and going.
Yeah.
Like, okay, my sister, she is a piece of crap for a parent. Okay. She abandoned her daughter about 2 years ago. And you know that the sick part is there's people out here that have children that need help from like your state or government for like housing, food, you know. But there's people like my sister that can go and fraud them and get all the help she needs.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she will go to like the welfare office, and she's a drug user, just gonna put it out there. And she can get food stamps to sell them to get her drugs. She can go to a different county and sign up for a rapid relief program when she doesn't have her child, mind you, and get $1,500. And they approve it.
Yeah, I think that our system for taking care of our children, like DCF and CPS, it needs a major rehaul. And
Right.
This opened my eyes. Like Harmony was the biggest one that opened my eyes to see how bad it truly was. They lost that child during the pandemic, well, right before the pandemic, and no one knew where she was at all. And it's like the judge gave custody, obviously, to Adam, which blows your mind to begin with. So, but again, this seems to be happening more and more, and there's something really truly wrong.
Do want to put out there that I'm nothing like my sister. Like, I could never abandon my children like she did hers and use drugs and put men before my children. Nothing like that. Like, I'm married and I don't want to be with anyone else, right? And I would much rather have my son and be able to give him attention 24/7 than be using drugs. I don't understand. I don't even talk to my sister, but I know she does these things and she gets away with it. Whereas, like, if I were to need help, I couldn't get help because I got married and have a child and he works. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Really sucks. The system's truly broken. It really, truly is.
It is.
And
It's
the help
definitely
I would
broken.
even ask for, if any help that I would ask for, would be for my child, right? I wouldn't ask for help for myself or my husband, but for our child. And people like me would get turned down. I've seen it happen. Not me in particular, but people that try to get children, they can't get help, but people like my sister can when she's frauding them the whole time. When she's frauding the system.
Sorry about that.
I think we blipped. Sorry.
So,
I was like, uh-oh.
out in the
StreamYard's awesome. That's a little sarcasm.
That's all I wanted to say. I just don't understand any of it.
Yeah, we all agree. It's messed up, and I mean, yeah, Arctic Fox has a great thing for Amber Alerts, and I know that the team that True Crime Sunshine's with, like Leatherhead and all that, they're really trying to do a lot more, and I support them and all that because we're just trying to do what we can from the little corner of the world, and hopefully, maybe one day there'll be better protections for these babies.
Like I was just wondering if anyone knew to hit her.
Yeah, that's something I'm sure we're all. I mean, if I don't look into it, I'm sure that one of these guys will. So,
but I'm gonna jump down.
Okay, Mama Mia, thank you so much for coming up on panel.
Have a good one. Yeah, I don't know about you, Sunshine, but I'm interested too. I don't know. I mean, to find out what history is here, but then you hit a certain point, and it's like, well, poor little kid's gone. I mean, all you can hope for is that they take these other babies away into a better place. Take care of them.
Absolutely.
So,
Don't give them back to the family.
That's like Summers. Summer's brothers. I'm like, please don't ever give those kids back to Candace or Don. Never. It's like, these people that should never be with their biological parents, period.
Yep. I agree. It's monsters, and I honestly think the pandemic's what caused this.
Yeah, that totally made a lot of issues with children and mental health, and I believe there was a lot more suicides during the pandemic.
You took addicts and you put them behind closed doors. You took abusers, put them behind closed doors for months. I mean, honestly, what did we think was going to happen? You gave them a free ride to do whatever they wanted behind closed doors. And then the pandemic ends, and we start seeing all these cases pop up.
That's right. It's really sad, and like I said, Harmony's just the most known, but there's more. We probably haven't heard all about.
Absolutely. Oh, Christy B, I do blame the lockdowns because people with mental illness that need that social contact didn't get that social contact. You had people with severe depression that were not able to go out and have that social contact. You had addicts that need to be able to go to meetings and sit in a room and tell their story and feel comfortable. And you couldn't do that in the pandemic. So I'm an advocate for Narcotics Anonymous. And sorry, Shannon, I'll mute you for a second, honey. You're echoing on me. I seen so many relapses, and we buried so many good friends that had clean time because of the pandemic. Years of clean time because they weren't able to go to meetings. They weren't able to get the help that they needed. They weren't able to get what they needed. I was married to an abusive husband. If a pandemic had happened when I was married to him, he would have killed me. I'll tell you right now, I wouldn't be on this panel talking to y'all. He absolutely would have killed me if something like that had happened while we were together.
But I agree with you. I really do. Because I think the pandemic screwed up kids, mental health, and people weren't getting the medical care they needed. So much.
Absolutely. And these kids have no future in this family. Absolutely, they don't. Shannon, do you have your YouTube open, babe?
I don't think I did. Let me check. Hang on one second.
It's echoing.
That's possible. It's another window. Hang on. Let me make sure I can close it.
Yeah, I got like 12 windows open, girl.
I'm on my phone, but my bird was on my shoulder. I put him back, but am I still echoing?
No, you're good now.
Okay.
Nope, still there.
Oh, all right. Well, I'll hop down though, but I just wanted to tell you I agree with y'all, and it's definitely the same old, and I'm looking forward to this presser, even though I know it's going to be bad news.
Yeah, same. But thank you, Shannon, for coming up. If you guys are not subbed up to Shannon, make sure you go over and sub up to Shannon. She does amazing work on her channel.
Thank you very much. Yeah, check me out. I'm growing. It's taking some time, but Sunshine knows how that goes.
Hey, yeah, we're like taters. We're growing underground, slowly and safely, with a little bit of bruises.
That's right. All right, girl. See you later.
Have a good one. Thanks for coming up, hanging out. All right, guys. Let's see if we can't find something to look at besides my face while we wait on this presser to start. And I appreciate everybody for being in here, and I apologize if I offended anybody with my opinion, but that's honestly how I feel just from what I saw take place during the pandemic and then the cases that I've covered after. So it's just my opinion. It's just one piece that may have played into what we're seeing now. Okay. Okay, I'm not seeing any pressers or any updates. Nothing's coming up yet. So we'll just sit here and chill and chat until it starts. And, this poor little guy, at that age, you really just want to grab him and hug him. 30 minutes. 30 minutes. And then I've got their website, Facebook, and Twitter open. So we should be able to pull it up pretty quick. It does take them a couple minutes to usually set up. So hopefully we'll be able to see that once they get it set up. Sigma Shotgun said you're a good channel and not crazy vulture like the others. So new sub here. Thank you so much, Unruffled. Welcome in. And thank you, Cinema Shogun. Sorry, guys. Tongue tied. That's awesome. Shout out to him. Thank you so much. I appreciate that a lot. I do true crime, cold cases, murder, missing. I make flyers. You can find me on Facebook, Twitter. If you have a missing person, missing family member, definitely hit me up. I'll make a flyer. I take requests. I'll do anything I can to help be a voice for the missing, to help be a voice for those that are not getting justice. Definitely a sad day. And you can't help but wonder if us pushing is maybe what's got this to be taken care of today. Thank you, True Crime with Shannon. You're awesome, girl. They said this is no drama zone. I try to keep it fact-based, a little bit of opinion sprinkled in here and there because, it's just human nature. Try to keep it fact-based, friendly, and just a safe place for people to come and chat. Or, I don't delete comments. So if you don't agree with something I say, please voice your opinion. It takes a community to bring justice. It takes a community. We have to network. We have to work together as a team. Even if you don't get along as a creator, or maybe you don't like what they're doing, don't shun that person because of it could be your share that causes a child to be brought home. All right, guys, it looks like Ikemel is live right now, and he has an update from the babysitter. We'll see if we can find that, an update video. I want to move my tabs around a whole lot. I don't want to lose what I had. Let's see. Let me see what he's got going on. All right, he's getting set up. And guys, if you're not subbed up to Ikemel, definitely go over there and hit up his channel as well. He's a great creator, does some awesome work. Amazing work. And guys, I appreciate everybody for being here. I definitely do. Definitely appreciate everybody for being here and hanging out with me today and waiting on this presser. And I did start a little early so we could all get situated here and get in our grooves till we can get started. Get your tissues, coffee, or whatever your choice is together. And that way we're ready for this presser when it starts. And I said, I'm looking for something for us to look at, so we don't have to necessarily just look at me on the screen. So let's see what we can't find here. So far, Chatham, Tennessee, Chatham County Police Department out of Savannah, Georgia. The only update I see on their Twitter is the presser at 1 p.m. to credentialed media. That is all I see on there. So let's see what else we can't find here. Just making sure I'm checking everything in case we do have an update. If Bio Mom gets arrested or anything like that, I want to make sure that that is up here for you guys. Yeah, definitely props to Ellie. They seem like they were on top of it. Like I said, within the first day, we're seeing the law enforcement there in the neighborhood, present in the neighborhood, going through the waste cans in the neighborhood. And I think that's what really set on my stomach, as this was the outcome that we were kind of going to expect in the end, and kind of see this kind of going this route. And I hate it. I really, believe me, I definitely want. I heard a creator, and I know some of you guys have your opinions, and I heard Benny Keys say something one time, and it has stuck with me like glue. He was speaking on summer, and he said that we want to bring these babies home in socks and not a box. And that set so heavy on my heart that I tend to remember him saying that and being like, that was such a true statement, especially for all of us here in the true crime world. That's what we want. We want to bring these babies. We want to bring these adults that are missing. We want to bring anybody that's missing home. And as a true crime creator, or if you call yourself advocating, don't want to say an advocate, but advocating for these cases and advocating for these people and being there for these missing, my heart goes out to you, because I know I've many a sleepless nights, tears shed for children that you don't know, children you've never met. It's heartbreaking, guys. Absolutely heartbreaking. Let's see if I can pull up something to look at, just so we're not just sitting here staring at me. Give me just a second, guys. Let me find something here. Okay, so I'll pull this up just so we have something running besides my head here. So this is the short video, and I hope that didn't get me. I'll have to edit that out. They got me for copyright because my Canva is not connecting to my YouTube for some reason. I don't know what's going on with that. But rest in peace for this little man here. Quinton Simon. This is a sad case, and it is gut-wrenching. Absolutely, Shannon, it is. Absolutely gut-wrenching. I just cannot wrap my mind around, how can you harm a sweet, innocent child? How can you, when I saw the pictures of bruises and what appeared to me to be a gash close to his eye, a mark either way, and if these children were taken from this mother by CPS and there's physical evidence, where the hell was CPS? Why were they not doing check-in visits? Why was this not caught? That's what I want to know is, Why were those home visits not being done? How do you stop visits in cases like this? In my opinion, they should at least, like your medical checkup. Once a year is better than nothing at all. Just to check in and make sure that these children that you placed in these homes are still okay. I mean, I'm not saying that this grandmother's a bad person because she has a background, because those of y'all that follow my channel know I have a background. We all have demons. But this sweet little angel did not deserve to have his life stolen from him. He did not deserve to not be able to wake up and smile and play with his toys and enjoy his day. And absolutely, Mississippi Granny, evil is capable of anything. Definitely. Evil is capable of anything, and it is mind-blowing and gut-wrenching. It absolutely is. What these parents can do to these children. I have 2 angels I'll never hold, and I would do anything, just about, to be able to have watched my 2 babies grow up. To been able to watch them take their first steps, speak their first words. Those are things that you only get one experience. And we have safe haven boxes for babies. But the guidelines are like the Amber Alerts. And guys, if y'all haven't signed Arctic's Amber Alert reform, I don't know what happened there. There we go. Why I'd done that. It's absolutely heartbreaking. Absolutely. I am going to let his slide play for just a moment, guys. All right, guys. So sorry about that. I had a phone call. Had to handle real quick. It's always something. Thank you so much for hanging in there with me. And guys, we'll get started here in just about 13 minutes when this presser starts. And I am still on top of all of these pages, so I'm trying to make sure that I do grab this as soon as it does go live. So let's see. Channel 8, so we're still waiting. Let's see if I can find something. Look at, guys. So sorry about this. All right. Not seeing anything yet, so still waiting. Still waiting. Let me take this down. There we go. Now it's just me. Now it's just me. Take this off. Josh 18, welcome to panel.
Hi,
Hi.
how are you?
How are you today? I'm
Oh, you're glitching. Can you still hear me?
kind of heartbroken, but closure to know that he was found and we're not still searching. Just kind of waiting on this presser to start so we can get some clarification from law enforcement on
Okay.
what exactly was released last night.
Are you okay?
Let me get this off of here. All right.
Try on Google.
On
That will
Google,
work. Yeah.
I have the news opened. I've got their website open. I'm not seeing anything. It's not going to start till 1. I was just kind of hoping we could watch a setup just so we know that, that we're on the right spot.
Yep. That's true.
And I have the police department pulled up here on their social media. So
Can you hear the song in the
here.
background? Can you hear the song in the background? That's Lauren.
Yeah.
It's my sister Lauren. She will stop listening to the music all the time. I'll just mute myself a second.
Okay. All right. It's the hurry up and wait, guys. I'm just like, we want this presser so we can find out what's going on. I know I'm not seeing the news live yet, so let's check Twitter. Twitter's always a good go-to when anything is going on. So I always try to go back and reference back to Twitter to make sure I haven't missed anything on Twitter. Facebook, thanks for everybody coming in. Appreciate everybody for being here. Mississippi Granny, what's up, baby? What do you got questions about?
She's a nice person. Sorry I was back then.
He's just threw a video where he unleashes on Quinton's mom. Nuh-uh.
Oh, someone's saying...
Oh, wow.
Well, I feel bad for that one. I am shaking right now.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah,
nope.
anxiety.
Yeah. I got like goosebumps as well.
Just sitting here and waiting, and and we won't get any details or anything today. I'm thinking we won't. We may, but I don't think we will. I think this is just so law enforcement can put out their side of what was released. So won't be much longer, just a few more minutes here, and we should be able to see this presser go live. Move back around and see, just to make sure I'm not missing anything.
Can I do the best reel? The viewers. Oh no, I can't do that because it's private.
Let's see. Still nothing. The only thing they have on their update is the Florida school shooter Nicholas Cruz will be sentenced to life without parole in 2018. 17 people of the Parklands Majority Stoneman Douglas High School. That's another sad case. I knew that was going on this morning, but I did not want to miss anything on Quinton, so I'd been in a live all morning with the updates on Quinton. All right, Karen, that's fine, honey. Come back. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. I know that during the day like this, a lot of people are at work or on what I call ear mode. So I appreciate your support. I appreciate you for coming in. I'll probably be on for a little while longer after the presser, just to kind of decompress, I guess you would say. And
can I ask you a question?
Absolutely.
Good morning. How's your sleep?
How did I sleep? I was up very late on a live with the update.
I was asleep as well. Sorry.
And then this morning I have been up since about 5, I guess, and jumped on in the live I was on last night. Bless his heart, he was still live this morning and going strong, just being a voice for Quinton and giving a place for everybody to go and chat and feel safe and comfortable and talk about how they feel and opinions and things like that. And it's important to have our community.
Yep.
I feel like it's very important to have our community and have your safe place and where you feel safe. Really, really do. So I'm going to check to see if we'll see what Dolly's got going on here. They went to the landfill, I believe is what the plan was. And Joe is there in Georgia, and she did state that there were 3, I believe. I'd have to scroll up and chat, landfills in that area, so it is possible that
I'm looking up the chat right now. I'm just looking all the chat as well. Oh, someone else said it. Karen said, oh, I don't know what that means.
A little bit longer to figure out which.
You were like, and gone.
Still not seeing anything streaming on Facebook yet or on the police.
Can I show you my doll?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, go ahead. You should be able to just hit use camera.
That's her.
Oh.
Oh.
Do you make them?
Yeah, can you see my eyeball? It's right here. I'm just showing you one eyeball.
Yeah. And that's a doll? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Hi. She's saying hi to you. Hi, everybody.
Oh.
Look, she's waving.
All right.
So there we go. Her name is Ellie. That's what her name is.
Well, that is a nice name, Ellie.
Thank you.
Let's see.
I'm cold right now.
Please take them out.
What? Who, me?
Thank you. I'm sorry, my dogs are whining in the background. I'm trying to get them
sorry.
situated so that way they're not.
Why is this house so cold in this house? I'm actually so cold. It's like,
Go
no,
live
here.
here.
Oh, someone said, cute. Thank you. Someone said I'm cute. That's
That
cool.
Mississippi Granny, she's awesome. Love
No
Mississippi
problem.
Granny.
She says, no problem, Granny.
Benny keys. That's what I was gonna look up. I was gonna look up Benny, and because she said that Benny had went off on a mom. So let's see what Benny had to say.
Let her on this chat. Let her on it.
All right, here we go. Looks like we found him here, but I want to make sure I don't miss this presser when it comes up. So some people, Twitter.
Oh, someone else said it as well. They say, you doll are cute. Oh, thank you. Everyone's saying I'm saying thank you to that.
And where are you? Pond? Are we just for my own curiosities?
Me.
Still not seeing this. These guys got 1 minute to get this up. Come on now. We've been sitting here. We want to know. Come on. Channel 3, I'm depending on you to get the presser going. Well, I guess we're waiting on the police, but still.
Give me 5 minutes. I'm just tidying my bedroom up. Oh, sorry.
All right. Let's see. We'll go ahead and yeah. Trigger warning on language. We may watch Benny. Well, I'll probably definitely stream that after and give full credit. I'll drop his link in the chat. I mean, Benny catches a lot, but guys, he does a lot of good work. We had a missing family, and I sent Benny an email, and I don't even chat in Benny's channel, and everybody's entitled to their own opinion. But I don't even chat in his channel. I emailed him. I mean, he knows who I am. I'm not a panel jumper or anything like that.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
Growing slowly I'm doing some really good. He does some really good things for these families as well. So, I definitely want to make sure that.
Why am I not on the screen?
Oh, I moved it over. I thought you said that you had something to do, honey. I'm bad about clicking screens. Let's pull you back. Oh, I don't want to use that one. It's too big. There we go. Now you're back up there.
All my dolls?
Where is this presser?
1 second. Yeah. I got 5 dolls.
You have 5? All right. I have.
You should knit one as well. Because it's really good.
3 miniatures and a Staffordshire Terrier.
That's my draw. I just like me. Are you ready? Oh, hold on. Look. This is Ellie. This is Millie. This is Sally. This is Amber. This is Jelly. And this is Lizzie and Helly. That's the names. I'm actually shaking. Is that funny when I do that? Oh, let's go.
There we go. Sorry about that. I had to deal with something real quick. Well, that's better. I guess y'all can hear me now. Sorry about that. I had to deal with something real quick, and my headphones keep coming unplugged. It's just one thing after another. All right. Still not seeing it come up, guys. So I am gonna look around a little bit and see if I am missing, if I'm missing something on this. Yep, WJCL. All right, guys, hang on, and I'm gonna get this pulled up.
Sorry about that. I was doing my bedding. Hold on. Oh, you did it.
All right, so we have the presser up here on the screen. So I'm gonna.
The FBI entered this case less than 3 hours.
What happened? Oh, I think it's not showing you. I think I got a breath.
Break case less than 3 hours.
I think it's not working.
To get to this point, and we will continue to do so. The FBI entered this case less than 3 hours.
I think it doesn't work, I think.
Every tip and every piece of evidence
Scott, it ended, hun. I'm having to replay it because my computer was not, it's got hot and it's not wanting to play. So I apologize, guys.
You ready? All right, good afternoon. I'm Chatham County Police Chief Jeff Hadley. I'm joined today by FBI Supervisory Senior Resident Agent Will Clark of the Savannah FBI office. As you know, our investigation over the last 8 days has led us to the heartbreaking conclusion that 20-month-old Quinton Simon is deceased. We have named his mother, Leilani Simon, as the primary suspect in Quinton's disappearance and death. We have not made an arrest or filed any charges at this time. From the moment we received the 911 call reporting Quinton missing, we have conducted an exhaustive search for him. Sadly, we still have not found Quinton. But our search and our investigation will continue, and it will continue with every available resource we have in order to give Quinton's family closure and see that justice is served in this case. I would like to thank the FBI for their invaluable expertise and assistance during our search and for the help they will continue to provide moving forward. We know that millions of people fell in love with Quinton Simon the moment they saw his face and learned of his disappearance. We have seen the outpouring of love and concern for this child and the outpouring of grief at the latest developments in this case. The men and women of the Chatham County Police Department share that same sadness, but we also feel very determined to keep working as hard as we can and for as long as we have to find Quinton. Now, Special Agent Clark will have some comments, and then I'll return with some closing statements.
Good afternoon. My name is Will Clark. I am the Senior Supervisory Resident Agent in charge of the FBI's Savannah and Brunswick offices. From the moment the FBI became involved in this investigation, our primary police department in bringing Quinton home and holding anyone responsible for his disappearance accountable. To the Chatham County community, Our heart breaks along with yours in trying to comprehend what we believe happened here. The FBI, along with our law enforcement partners, have followed every lead, every tip, and every piece of evidence to get to this point, and we will continue to do so. The FBI entered this case less than 3 hours.
So thank you all for being here. I appreciate anybody that came in to hang out. That was the press conference, and I apologize for it not working correctly and having to repay the live press conference. But justice for Quinton Simon, may he rest in peace, and may this mother be held accountable and be charged. May everyone that has had a hand in this child's demise be charged, held accountable. And guys, let's raise his name up. Let's celebrate little Quinton and hug your kids tight tonight. As always, if you see something, say something. Remember, it takes a village to raise a child. And as I said, it takes a community to bring justice. Absolutely, Mississippi Granny. Hashtag justice for Quinton. You guys share out this video, like. If you're not already subscribed, please sub up to my channel. I am trying to get it to grow slowly, organically, in the correct way. I am here for the missing, murdered, cold cases, and those that no longer have a voice. Please join me to be an army for the voices.